This is a story based on real events. During a caving expedition, a man discovered an uncharted tunnel. To move forward, he had to twist and contort his body to squeeze through the narrow passage. After crawling a few meters, Robert realized that the tunnel ahead became even tighter. Fear made him consider turning back, but he quickly understood that retreating would require twisting his body in very precise angles. After struggling for a while, he decided to push forward, hoping to find a wider area where he could turn around. However, had he known that the tunnel would narrow even further, sloping down at a 30-degree angle, perhaps the tragedy could have been avoided. To pass through the tightest spot, Robert had to completely empty his lungs. After several attempts, he realized there was no way forward. Tragically, his chest became firmly stuck in the tunnel. One of his arms was pinned beneath his body, while the other got caught on a rock ledge. Panicked, he called out for Richard, who was waiting outside the cave. Hearing the cries for help, Richard rushed to the tunnel entrance and tried to reach him. Struggling to breathe, Robert told him he was stuck and couldn't move. Richard attempted to enter the tunnel, but it quickly became clear he wouldn't be able to rescue Robert on his own. An hour later, a rescue team arrived on site. However, Robert was trapped about 50 meters from the main tunnel, in a space so narrow that only one rescuer could pass through at a time. Because of the depth of his location, drilling through the rock was not an option. The only solution was to manually widen the tunnel using basic tools. As they worked, one of the rescuers noticed Robert's condition was worsening. His breathing became labored, a sign of imminent asphyxiation. After enlarging the passage, the rescuers managed to reach his feet. But although they detected a faint pulse, Robert was unresponsive. The cramped conditions inside the cave made it impossible to pull him out. Someone suggested using a pulley system, but the limestone in the area was too fragile to support the weight. The only viable option was to keep digging around Robert's body. After 5 grueling hours, the rescuers finally managed to remove Robert from the tunnel. Unfortunately, the medical team on site confirmed he was already deceased. The cause of death was asphyxiation caused by chest compression, exacerbated by the low oxygen levels in the cave, which hastened the process. This tragedy marked Robert's first and last caving exploration.